Good evening and welcome. We are joyously gathered here today to honor the union of Dana and Andrew. Each of us is here today because Dana and Andrew have been a part of our lives in a meaningful way. As part of our family, as a sibling, as a roommate, and of course, as friends. We've shared countless memories with these two. They've been integral to our lives, and that's why we're all here today, to take part in the celebration of their commitment to each other in the form of marriage. Dana and Andrew, I speak for everyone in the audience when I say that we are beyond thrilled to be here today on this beautiful Minnesota spring day. We are delighted to share it with you.
After freshman year, he did a production of Grease, and Dana came up and stayed with us and went to the production. I sat with Dana in the audience, and Andrew was in the production, and then afterward there was a meet and greet. And so the actors come out and they meet their fans. I was standing next to Dana, and for me, I saw her eyes were watery. Is that true? And her face just looked soft, and she had watery eyes. And in that moment, I thought, oh, she got a thing for that boy. But I loved that moment, and I've never forgotten it. I've never forgotten it. And here we are today. And I feel glad that I was kind of there at the beginning and saw that moment. And Andrew eventually caught up.
In the evenings, Andrew and I stuck mostly to the confines of the honors floor in Middlebrook Hall, and in our various activities, we met some pals who were just as nerdy as us, if you can believe it. Our dorm room became the group's watering hole, and we consistently have 5, 6, 7 people just hanging out, and in that room, since day one, was Dana. Dana instantly fit the vibe of room 744, because basically all you needed to do was to fit in was, 1, enjoy sitting on a terribly uncomfortable blue beanbag chair. Dorm furniture, I tell ya. In addition to being smart and funny, Dana was just overall way cooler than any of us deserved to hang out with. She had great taste in music. She was the first person who said the words Vampire Weekend to me. I thought it was a horror movie about vampires. It was not. She was also an advocate for Taco Bell and would encourage group outings to the one-year Augsburg on more than one occasion. As our college lives moved forward, our group morphed, and our paths zigzagged a bit, and for a time, we all saw less of each other. But over that time, Andrew and Dana spent more time together. Anyone who spent any time with them could see the writing on the wall. And by that time, the friendship of Andrew and Dana had become a relationship. And all I could say at that time was, well, it's about time. What started off as a couple of dorks in a dorm room grew into a friendship, and finally into a meaningful, deep, cooperative relationship. Through the dinners, the brunches, the outings, the games, the trips, I think all of us probably have memories galore with these two. And we're all forever grateful that we've gotten to make so many with them. When you two first told me that you were getting married, I can say that I wasn't shocked. Your engagement was exciting, but it wasn't a surprise. At all. To me, ever since our time in dorm room 744, it felt destined to be. Today is a ceremony to commemorate it, but it is not the start of something. Rather, it's the continuation of a great partnership full of relentless love. The care you have for each other is and was already there for all of us to see, and we have all seen it. That love has been there and will be there. And that's why every person out here knows that your marriage is going to be successful.
You know, no matter how many Hallmark movies you've seen and Jane Austen books you've read, you know, we parents can't be prepared for the for the sight of our grown-up little girl looking so beautiful and as a bride. I can't even describe it. I won't attempt to wax poetic. But suffice it to say that, we are so happy for you, so proud of you. We love you so very much. You do know how special you are to us, don't you, Dana?
Andrew, his whole life has been bright and clever and loving and loyal. And what I know of Dana is that she is bright and clever and loving and loyal. And for me, when I thought of a word that describes them, what I thought of is partnership, which kind of is a boring sounding word. It's a business word. But when I think about a foundation of life that's put together, I think about partnership. Because all of the love, all of the greatness of life, I think is built on a partnership where you love each other on the great days. You love each other on the days that you can barely stand each other. You fight about things and you argue about things, and yet there is always the partnership. And that's what I think about when I think about you two, is the partnership.
I, Andrew,
take you, Dana,
to be my wife, to have and to hold, from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and cherish always.
I, Dana,
Take you, Andrew,
take you, Andrew,
to be my husband,
to be my husband,
to have and to hold,
to have and to hold,
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
for better, for worse,
for better, for worse,
for richer, for poorer,
for richer, for poorer,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
to love and cherish always.
to love and cherish always.
I give you this ring
As a visible and constant symbol
as a visible and constant symbol
of my promise
of my promise
to learn and grow with you as long as I live.
to learn and grow with you for as long as I live.
I give you this ring
As a visible and constant symbol
as a visible and constant symbol
of my promise
of my promise
to learn and grow with you as long as I live.
to learn and grow with you as long as I live.
We all know Andrew is as a great guy, smart and talented, somewhat competitive, a very good dock worker, and handsome. Should we give him handsome, Dana? Okay. And he's such a great match with Dana. Theirs is not an opposites attract sort of relationship. They have so much in common that it's no wonder at all that they found each other and have, bonded together over the years like this. It's really amazing how similar they are in personality, likes and dislikes, and they just seem to get along so great with each other. I think that bodes very well for their marriage.
Love is the concentrated focus of attention that enriches the beloved over time. So, Andrew, to you, notice her, concentrate your attention on her and her wants and her desires and her words. And that is love. Congratulations to you. I love you both. I'm very proud of you, Andrew, for the man you've become.
It brings Sue and I such a feeling of joy and optimism to see these two join forces as they take on the world. We wish them all the blessings that marriage can bring, and in a lifetime of happiness together.
We've made a promise to each other in the form of marriage, and it is with this promise that I can now officially present for the first time ever as newlyweds, Dana and Andrew. You may now kiss. Congratulations.
One, two, three, everybody. All for one and one for all. We love you guys.